I rise to oppose the introduction of this bill. I want that wide consultations may be held with the representatives of the Muslim community before the passage of the bill. Article 15 states that there should be no discrimination on the basis of religion, race, caste, gender, or place of birth. The Waqf board manages mosques. All mosques come under it. By depleting the powers of the Waqf board and bringing DM Raj, you are conspiring to destroy all the properties which are about 8 lakh acres under the Waqf board across the country. Mr. Speaker, sir, this bill is being introduced as a part of a very well thought out politics. When the process of democratic election is already in place, then why is the provision for nomination being made? In other religious issues or religious bodies, no one from other community is included in them. Then what is the justification for including non-Muslims in the Waqf board? I oppose this bill. This is beyond the legislative competence of the central government to make the amendment with respect to land title which falls under the 7th schedule. Property is the subject which can be decided by the civil courts and not by any other authority. This bill is completely contrary to constitutional morality. It is malicious legislation because this bill is targeting the Muslims of this country. India is globally recognized for its secularism. I urge the government to avoid distorting the country's image by introducing such a bill. We should approach this matter with sensitivity towards the Islamic community as Waqf is a significant aspect of their beliefs. This bill lacks trustworthiness and therefore we oppose it. Honorable Speaker, sir, I would like to assure the House that this amendment does not aim at tampering with the matters related to mosque. This law is being enacted to bring about transparency in the institution formed under the law. The Waqf board has been formed by law, and if any institution formed by law becomes autocratic, then the government has the right to formulate legislation to bring about transparency in it. This bill is not divisive in the name of religion. It should be introduced to ensure that the institution functions in a transparent manner. Sri Bal Yogi said, "We appreciate the concern with which the government has brought this bill. The purpose of the donors needs to be protected, but when the purpose and the power get misused, it becomes the responsibility of the government to bring in reforms and introduce transparency in the system. We believe that the registration of the property as proposed in this bill is going to help the poor Muslims and women in the country by bringing transparency. However, if a wider consultation is required to remove the misconception, we have no problem sending it to the select committee. The purpose of this bill is to ensure transparency and accountability. The government has included provisions to represent Muslim women within this bill. The Waqf board, which is the third largest landholder is currently involved in over 85,000 cases related to Waqf land nationwide, with more than 165 cases pending in the Supreme Court and High Courts. This bill aims to introduce necessary reforms to the Waqf system and promote development. I support this bill.